This is Irontrader. Now the pit's closed here at 2:30, about 10 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted along with the EIA report for natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude daily chart, natural gas daily chart. Pretty much tells it all. Okay. So what do we have here in the old crude ski? Now you can see here yesterday we had that indecision day, and today we made a lower low, and then we put in a higher high, and we have a nice bottoming tail situation going on here. Okay, so here's what we want to look for. Let's take a look at the upside here first. We're going to run into a lot of resistance here. So we want to look here at today's high. You're looking at 78.40, and then what we want to do is look at this 200 SMA sitting at 78.77. That's going to be very, very key level. And then we have your 8-day at 79.35, another key level. And we have this 50-day at 79.50. So you can see everything is right jammed up right there. If we can get above that, then what we do is we can follow the bottom of this candle, 80.22. We look here, 80.45, and then we look for that 100-day sitting there at 80.67. Right above that, you have your 21-day sitting at 81.24. But there's a lot of resistance going on here. Now, if you look at this pattern here, okay, you have a double top situation, and then we have that series of lower highs. Okay, that's never good. Now we got some sideways action. We got to see how it all going to play out here. Okay, so let's just look here to the downside. So what we want to watch, first of all, on the downside, when those futures open here at 6 p.m., watch this evolve. Obviously, you want to watch the high to low of today's candle, which is that high was 78.40, the low was 76.04, and so far you're sitting at 78.23 on the close. But this is what we want to watch here on the downside. Okay, 77.55, that's going to be key. If that's lost, we'll come right to the bottom of this candle. That's 76 on 98. And then we come to this 76.40, which is basically the bottom of that candle. And then we'll look here to today's candle at 76.04. If that is lost, then we'll come and bring this price channel right across here. And we're going to look at the bottom there. You're looking at 75.23. Then we can just follow the candles. You look at the top, 74.33. Look at the bottom, 74.06 here. And then we look come over here, you have 73.98, and then we'll have 72.82, and then your big retest down here at 72.48. Okay, but that's only if that 76.40 there is lost, but I always like to show you where it could possibly go if it is lost, because we're going to run into a lot of resistance here. So really just watch this 200-day. That's going to be very, very key, and see what happens, what it does when it gets there, if it gets there. And then this 8 SMA and this 50 SMA here. What I don't like is that 8 SMA across the 21-day, the 100-day, the 50-day, and now we're headed towards the 200-day, and we can see if that's pushing out. This is what happens when it does that cross. This is what you get, like we have a natural gas, perfect example. Okay, now we're looking at the old MACD. Well, you know, you had that bearish cross here. When you have that, that's a sell signal when that green goes below the red, and she's still going right on down here. I don't know if it's going to curl up here or not, but you're not into oversold conditions here at all. Okay, this is sitting at 41. Looks like it got a little bump up. That's because of this action here. So we might just get some sideways action here. Now on Friday, remember, we got the rig count at 1. It's not what you call a real market mover, but we got to see how it all trades out. So bottom line here, there's 2 key levels here that you want to watch. This 76.40, okay? If that's lost, then we can come here. That's going to be your next target and follow all the way down. Upside is that 200 SMA, 78.77. And if that can go higher, we look at 79.35. And then we look at that 50-day sitting there at 79.49. And you can come all the way up to your 100-day at 80.67 and then 81.24 here. Now, when those futures open there at 6 o'clock, this 8-day is going to be lower. Okay, so just expect that. You're going to be towards that 200-day moving average here. So just take that into consideration here. So we might have some sideways action. However, UCO is really good scalping there today, so I got a clean buck out of it there today, so I was happy with that. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Now, natural gas, obviously right here, that sell signal came all the way down. Looks like it wanted to curl up here, but no, that's a big fat no. So, okay, since you came right back off again here, and now here was your RSI. Now what we're looking for is divergence, okay? So this is setting up for a possible divergence. So if you watched my videos last week, I said, this is what we're looking for. See this how we have the high here, and then we have a high. Then we have an even higher high, but we have a lower high. What we're looking for is the opposite of that, okay? So if we have this low here, okay, and then we have a low, okay? Now, if we get a lower low, say this bad boy comes all the way down, and you retest, say, this 90 area, but this RSI stays up here. That would be a positive divergence. We don't have that yet, but you're in the process of building it. And we got to see if that could even going to happen. But that's the kind of stuff that you want to look at, because then that's the bottoming situation, just like we had here with the topping situation. Okay, so as this was ran up here, well, this was showing that that's going to be coming on down, and then look what happened. So we're looking for the opposite of what this is right here. Let's see if we can build. Now again, if this RSI keeps going all the way down and you level with that, well, then that's no divergence, that negates it. You know what I'm saying? But always try to look for those patterns within a pattern, okay? So if you want to go on my playlist, I have all that stuff right on there for you. That I have all about candlesticks, about chart patterns, anything that will give you an edge in trading and make you money. That's what this site is all about. Cash, okay? In your pocket. Okay, so here, let's just look at the downside here first. So we're going to be looking at this price channel, okay? So you're looking at that 2.01. That's going to be very, very key. Obviously, that loss, you're going to go through two flat. We looked at the top here, 197. Look to the bottom there, you got 195. But realistically, that 190, that is going to be the ticket. Now, we got to see if that can smash all the way down there. That would be awesome. And then have this RSI be a little higher, get that positive divergence. Then we know we have a bottom intact. Then we can start ripping this bad boy right on up here. Okay, upside. Well, you know, there's an upside here. Okay, you're sitting at 2.04. So basically what you want to do is look at this candle here. That's at 2.05. Then right here you have that 2.09. But this is going to be the key level here, is going to be this 8 SMA at 2.12. Very, very critical. If we can get above, we can look at today's high, 2.15. Then we have 2.17. But realistically, that 100-day at 2.20, that is going to be the big target. And then above that, then we have this 2.27, and then you can rally all the way up here to your 21-day. But let's just see if how the situation is going to play out here. So don't have no opinion. You know what I'm saying? Just trade the charts. Eventually, natural gas is going to have its day. It always does. Never when it looks bad, but look for some kind of a signs, okay? That's what we always want to look. We want to look for tells, okay? Just like we had here, okay? That green goes below, that's a sell signal. We know that. When you cross this 8, crosses that 21, that's a sell signal, okay? So right here, negative divergence, that's setting up to be a sell signal. So let's just see now if we can reverse this and get a buy signal. Let's just see what happens. So bottom line, just watch that key 2.01, very, very critical on downside. Then watch that 8 SMA here on the upside at 2.12. Same way with crude here, just watch that 76.40, very, very critical. And then on the upside, you got so much resistance. You got that 200-day, the 8-day, and that 50-day, okay? So that's what you're going to be trading against here. So just be patient. That's the key to is be patient. Now, I came in this morning and I thought I was going to be able to scalp some UNG long, but no. Once we broke yesterday's low, okay, that was the key for me, okay, at 2.10. When I first fired up the old computer, it got as low as 2.1009 versus 02, okay? So we had a higher low, but once we cracked that, then I jumped into that KOLD, and I got 2.5 points out of that there today. So I'm very, very happy with the KOLD there today. That was a good short. Now I'm flat, so I'm going to see what's going to happen here. If, you know, in after hours we start losing some of this, well, then I'll jump right back into that KOLD. You know, that's the beauty of it. I can be in and out of every trade in, I don't know, 10, 12 seconds. You know, it's no big deal. Okay, so let's just see how this is all going to shake out. But just be patient. That's the key. Okay, that's what I got for you, and I'll be back here tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock, and we will do it all over again. Okay, thanks for watching.